Ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another edition, another time with Dr. Larry Carnes. Elder Kevin Vaughan here with you. Doc, always good to see you, sir. Optimum blessings to you, sir.
I receive an optimum blessing to you.
Amen. Thank you for your time as always, Doc. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you also for your time as well. Trust you're having a beautiful and wonderful day. It is a beautiful day in the state of Georgia, and we're just excited about what's going on right this moment. So this is one of the best programs on the planet right now, ladies and gentlemen, during this hour. It's called The Power of Transformation and the Transformational Process with Dr. Larry Carnes, Elder Kevin Vaughan. We've been learning a whole lot, guys, for years, hours, days, weeks, and months. It's just amazing, guys, when you think about it. And we thank you so much for those who've been following Doc and myself for a while. I hope you guys have been benefiting, from this powerful information that Doc is sharing. And people, some people pay thousands of dollars trying to get some of this stuff, guys. And here you guys are getting it pretty much a discount, if you will, from the Doc on Monday and Friday. So thank you so much. This is Friday. This is your midday, folks. And we've been talking about the power of transformation and the transformational process. Doc, as always, thank you for your time, sir.
Optimum blessings, and thank you. Want to extend the optimum blessings to those of you who are watching. We do that by decreeing and declaring the greatest and most favorable degree of the
Mhm.
Creator's growth, increase, and reproduction, continuously operating, manifesting, being demonstrated in every area of your lives. We want to talk about transformation. We deal with the process of transformation because that's the most critical component
Yeah.
of it, the
Yes, sir.
process. And when you're dealing with the process, you're going to find that the process of transformation many times will require that we go back and uncover and discover. In the process of
Mhm.
doing that, it unfolds across decades of things that have happened in our lives. So you're
Mhm.
dealing with decades of things that have occurred in your life, and many times it's connected to things that have occurred in the lives of people you are connected to, be their family, be their people you are in close relationship with. So process of transformation is a process of uncovering and discovering. It's also a process of separation. Because there have been many traumatic events that have occurred in your life that were not all positive, although all of it hasn't been negative. There have been some things that were not positive. Now, how do you navigate through the journey of discarding the negative and holding on to the positive? Because they can be conflicting at times. For one thing, you could be nurtured in an environment that's instilled some positive values in you. At the same time, that same environment will instill negative values. Now you have to make a decision. Now you're going to have to distinguish between what's more valuable to you and not what's valuable to those who introduce you to that environment. So, transformation from a personal perspective means that I must separate from that which I was. I even have to separate many times from heritage. And that's difficult. We're speaking to someone
Mhm.
and they keep going back, going back, going back. I say, wait a minute. See, what you're dealing with the pain of separation because you know that you need to separate in order to advance, but
Mhm.
now you're conflicted because you're conflicting what's best for you with loyalty. You can be loyal to something that doesn't benefit you. You can
Mhm.
be loyal to something that's restricting you and forbidding you to move forward progressively into the positive. So now that's become your norm, your standard, and your belief. It's sort of like a transgenerational, you you're being held hostage because now there are things that you see that say this isn't the same
Yeah.
as it used to be. And I see some negative things surfacing now. I see some things in this person, in this environment, in this organization, in these people that have been masked for years. But now the truth is coming to the top. Now I must make a decision. Is that what I want to continue to be a part of? That's part of transformation. What we
Mhm.
confuse with transformation many times is that, yes, it's personal, but transformation also involves that which you are connected and associated with. Because in the process of transformation, you have to understand that there are unrealistic expectations, but there are necessary endings. How willing are you to go through the pain of separation in order
Mhm.
to be who you were created to be? Transformation. The process of transformation, remember, is a place of isolation. So you're going to be in isolation at times. Why? Because when you're in isolation, you must shut out the outside noise.
Mhm.
Yeah. The process of transformation, not the power, the process of transformation means that I must learn to shut out the
Mhm.
outside noise because if I don't, those outside voices that I have been accustomed to submitting to can be the very weights and the things that's preventing me, hindering me,
Yeah.
stopping me from progressing and moving forward. If you aren't able, listen to this, to ignore the noise, you will let the noise of the outside voices place unrealistic expectations upon you.
Mhm. That's right. Yep. Yep.
They will tell you you can't do this. You shouldn't do this. That's not the right move. That's not this. It's all because they want to keep you under their control. What outside voices are trying to keep you under its control? Now, the voices may not be coming from people who are speaking to you vocally. It may be outside voices of your then, your past,
Mhm.
that's holding you hostage in your now. And until you're willing to separate and know that there are necessary endings, you will
Mhm.
not move progressively into that which you have the ability to do. Remember, ability that isn't applied doesn't do anything. See, potential, ability, but there must be a demonstration.
Mhm.
But if you are allowing the fear factor of what others are going to think, now watch this now, without you being arrogant and thinking that you have it all together and that you have all the answers. That's one of the other things. See, in transformation, we can become so that thing you have to watch it because it can be there are two sides. I
Mhm.
can get so conceited and
Mhm.
arrogant to thinking that I have it right and everyone else is wrong. Distorted. Now I can get to the place where everyone else is right and I don't have sense enough to figure this thing out for myself. Distorted. So you must find the balance. And with that, remember the three categories of people: a resident skeptic, not a critic, a confidant, and a mentor. And
Yep.
when you're doing that, you're navigating your journey. Always remember to outlove, outserve, outforgive each other. Optimum blessings to you.
Oh, what a great word today, guys. A great lesson as well. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is a goal is to work on you every day, folks. That's the whole purpose of this. Everybody around the globe that's listening to this live right now and later on, the goal is to get you to your best self yet each and every day. And folks, I am working on me every day, folks. I wake up thinking about it, thinking about the transformational process and transformation, what I got to do today, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing when you really understand a little bit about how the process works. I'm learning every day, folks. I'm learning every day. But the key is to stay in the game, Doc. Stay in the game. Don't take your ball and go home when something comes up too hard for you. Just stay in the game. Keep it going. That's amazing, folks. And guess what, though, guys? You will need some help, though. That's what Doc was just alluding to earlier. Guys, you're going to need a coach, guys. You're going to need a trainer. Somebody that's really, mature in this area, I'll say, and really understands the process and the power of transformation. So, guys, I want to encourage you guys to get in touch with us. Get in touch with Doc. He's on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, also folks, and TikTok. And if you got any problem trying to get in touch with him on an appointment, please do that as well. Also, too, Doc, I always want to remind all these wonderful organizations and associations and groups that are out there on the network, guys. You guys will be looking for speakers. I encourage you to try to get Doc on your schedule, guys. You got to have a budget now. Get your budget out. But the point is that you want to invite him to come talk to your group, guys, your employee base, all the above. All you HR folks that got responsibility of bringing in speakers, I highly recommend you bring in Doc, give him a call and bring him in and have him talk to your employees, folks. I guarantee there'll be some changes made for their mindset and even for your productivity in your business too as well. I guarantee that if they stay in the program, whatever he teaches, guys, no doubt about it. So thank you so much, Doc, for your time today. That was powerful. Wow, incredible.
Optimum blessings and thank you.
Hey guys, we're here on Monday around 12 noon and Fridays around 12 noon, guys, Eastern Standard Time. So again, thank you so much. And most of all, share this out, guys, to all your social media platforms. So everybody that knows of us has been following us a while. Put this out on your thousands, hundreds of people that you already know. Put this out there, guys. And because you never know, man. Doc may have said something for somebody that we may never know about. But the goal is we want their lights to come on. We want their bright lights to come on. Say, oh man, I never thought about it like that, And get in touch with us if you got some questions. And if nothing else, guys, just drop some questions in the DM for Doc or myself. Say, hey, I just need to learn a little bit more and get that appointment set up. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. Hey guys, we'll see you next time. This has been your Midday Moment with Dr. Larry Carnes, Elder Kevin Vaughan. You guys have a great rest of the day and have a powerful, powerful weekend. Doc, have a great weekend, sir. You too. Thank you.
Optimum blessing and you too.
Amen. I receive, Doc. You guys take care. Bye-bye.